Distorted View Daily proudly presents great moments in telephone personal ads.
Hey, all you hot and horny ladies. This is Cowboy Kyle. I've got my boots, chaps, and hat, and a big hard cock. But I ain't no Brokeback Mountain cowboy. This message is for cowgirls only. No cowboys, please. But if you're a sweet and sexy lady that likes having her pussy licked, I'm the cowboy that specializes in mustache rides. You can 69 until you come all over my face. And then I'll let you go for a cock ride on my big hard dick. It's very lonely out here on the range. All I have is my cell phone. But if you'd like to leave a message, keep me company, just call Cowboy Kyle.
Hey, Franks, it's Wednesday, March 20th, 2019. Coming up on the program today, why toddlers should never wash out their pussy holes. Plus, Alexyss K. Tylor presents bisexual boy lover serial killers. Why injecting fruit juice into your veins is a bad idea. And a naked mannequin garden party. All this with your voicemails today.
Are you on the internet? Isn't that for techno geeks with spreadsheets?
It's called Distorted View Daily, and it will rape your mind.
I'm a mommy.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
Yeah, Tim Henson back here with you for the Wednesday podcast. Got a great one for you today. I want to talk for just a second about the newly rediscovered Shane Lee. I know I talked about him last week, but there's been some new developments. Just to recap, Shane Lee is a Utard I discovered, so many years ago. Here is some of his work. This is Shane beatboxing. This is some of his better work. And here is Shane singing Journey. He really gets up there. That particular video was posted in 2006, and there are a lot of not so supportive comments. That was terrible. You're retarded. Impossible to keep a straight face listening to this. This is dog shit. You sound like a strangled cat. So, I think when we started talking about Shane Lee, this was kind of the angle. We're like, ha ha, look at this idiot trying to sing. And he does different voices. He'll sing in a chipmunk voice. But there's so much more to Shane Lee. So much more that's unsettling. We later learned that Shane Lee is schizophrenic or something. And in the past, he's been accused of, how should I say this delicately, raping a toddler, I think. I don't know how to sugarcoat that one. So he denies it. He said, look, it's all a big misunderstanding. I don't know how that happens. But here is Shane Lee. This was just posted, today, as a matter of fact. Shane Lee talking about rape kits. I think I know what his opinions are going to be. He's going to be very anti-rape kit, I think.
So, see, if they think you raped the child, they're going to do a rape kit, right? Mm-hmm. Well, the thing...
How do you know that?
If they think you raped the child, they're going to do a rape kit, right? Well, the thing is, Sheena Johnson, If you took a shower after you got back from having sex with me on Palma, the Port of Palma, you can't prove I ever raped you. Mm-hmm. Same with the little girl who comes to my house.
Wait a second. Wait, what?
I'll make her shower.
Wait! Did you just say when little girls come to your house, you make them shower?
Same with the little girl who comes to my house. I'll make her shower by herself. And wash herself inside and out. Mm-hmm. And you can't prove I even let her in the house.
Well, you just kind of admitted to this. Like, this is sort of your M.O., right? When little girls come to my house, I have them wash inside and out.
Like I told you, whether I do it like Joseph or I let the girl have sex with me or not will be up to her once she's in the house.
Wait.
But I'm not trying to pull that shit on myself. No one does.
This should be submitted into evidence in all future litigation against Shane Lee.
I've only dated adult women. I'm giving you the age of the women I dated.
Okay.
In the Navy, before and after Sheena Johnson. If Sheena Johnson, because of my dream, misinterpreted the dream, I'm well aware she might cook.
Oh, that has sort of been his defense for a lot of things. He's like, look, I dreamt that I had sex with this girl. It didn't happen in real life.
But I told her I had to do with the two witnesses, not Jesus Christ.
And he's like, I even asked my mom about this. Did you remember this happening? Because I think one of the dreams he had was that he hugged a cat too tightly. You know, Lenny. This is real. You can go back in his archive of videos. I think we played a clip of that, last time I talked about Shane Lee. He's like, I hugged a cat too hard and it died. But that was a dream too, because I asked my mom, did I hug a cat to death, and she didn't remember.
Now, someone in her fucked up church told her only Jesus or God can have that dream, right? Wrong, the two witnesses can't. One is the olive tree, or the mountain.
Okay, listen.
The other is the candlestick.
I don't even think we need to go on anymore. We've heard quite enough from Shane Lee. He might be the greatest U-tard we've ever featured on the show.
Pussy Jules!
Oh, I may have spoken too soon. Oh, I miss Alexyss K. Tylor. She was the vagina power woman, right?
You know what it is!
Oh, I know what it is! DV listener Nanika, actually, I think she posted this in the Yeast Radio forum, Madge Weinstein and Cheryl Murkowski. Anyway, she was wondering about Alexyss K. Tylor as well, and found her Facebook page. Lo and behold, she's still active. She's not doing the vagina power stuff anymore. She's doing, like, tarot card readings or something. She thinks she's fucking psychic. She also thinks she's the daughter of some dead Motown singer, but there's no proof of this. It's just something she thinks. She looks like Jackie Wilson. Where the fuck Jackie Wilson is, right? Anyway, recently, Alexyss K. Tylor was doing a psychic reading of the R. Kelly situation, and she had a lot to say.
He was sending you a message, and then he's very emotional too because he got out, so he was glad to get out, and he thought there was a
He's talking about jail, right? He probably posted bail. I think that's what she's talking about.
But I am telling you, that win is temporary. He's going to be back in front of a judge soon, and he's going to be facing more jail time soon.
Alexyss K. Tylor had a good thing going with the, pilot in the pussy and dick and nuts and stuff like that. She could have capitalized on that, right? She could have kept making videos. She just sort of stopped, and then she started selling hair care products, trying to make money that way. She ruined the buzz that she had. And now look at her. She's reading tarot cards on a Facebook live stream. How the mighty have fallen.
That R. Kelly's mother would come to me in March. We're in March right now. She came to me like a little over a week ago.
Oh, this is some crossing over bullshit?
and she's telling me
R.
that
Kelly's dead mom is communicating with Alexyss K. Tyler.
it's the end. And she mentioned several names that have really vexed my spirit. Like I tell you, I focused more on the last reading. Let me tell you who she mentioned to me. She mentioned, as you know, Reverend James Cleveland. She mentioned Jim Jones from Jamestown.
What?
She mentioned, what is that man? He was born, it's a white man, Edwin Wayne Gacy.
John.
Remember, he was a serial killer that dressed up like the clown. Pennywise.
No, not Pennywise. Pennywise is from It. Alexyss is getting a little confused. What does this have to do with R. Kelly? Is she insinuating that R. Kelly is like a mass murderer?
He was born in Chicago. They said he had killed 33 boys, and he had them boys buried up there in this house. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. I can sort of sense the old Alexyss K. Tyler. She's aching to get out, right? She's kind of revving up here. I'm crossing my fingers.
Who else she mentioned? She started mentioning serial killers to me that was boy lovers and that was bisexual. Because Jim Jones, she been putting Jim Jones on my mind, Lord. And for you all that don't know, Jim Jones, he took all them black folks over there. He was a CIA operative. He was fucking men's and women's. Fucking them black men and them little boys all in the ass. Fuck that black man over there in Jamestown all in his ass in the front of the congregation just to show him that the nigga had gay tendencies.
That's the Alexyss K. Tyler. Come on, girl.
Had different children by different women's. And I think when I looked at it, he killed 909 peoples. 909. 9 plus 9 is 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. They go back to 9, which is what? Upside down 6. You all know when he got...
she even does like the crazy math.
They got released today. Who else?
Oh, Alexyss K. Tyler has completely lost it. I'm loving it.
With the anniversary today, he died today. Biggie Small.
Well, that proves it. Proves what? I don't fucking know. Somehow linking Jim Jones to Biggie Smalls. Great to hear from Alexyss K. Tyler, though. Hey, next up, I think we may have a new Utard. His name is Jason Geneva, and according to his YouTube bio, my name is Jason, and welcome to my official YouTube page. I'm a true warrior at my sport, which is bodybuilding. My goal is to eventually get my pro card, and nothing can stop me from trying to achieve this goal. All right, the video I have for you today has absolutely nothing to do with bodybuilding. He was recently at a Costco warehouse store with his mom when they both spot boxing promoter extraordinaire Don King and immediately freaked out and ran up to him, right? Here's the problem. The mom mistook him for a different king. Take a listen.
Couldn't make it to Europa today, but it's okay.
It looks like you're missing out on a lot of good stuff. I'm seeing all these pictures getting posted. There's Don King. He's right over there. See him under the umbrella with the checkered shirt on?
Can't miss him. The mom makes a beeline for Don King. I think she has a crush on him.
Jason, tell him you want $1 million to fight one of the Klitschko brothers.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Now, this guy, Jason, I don't know if he's retarded. He doesn't sound like he's all there. There might be something wrong with him. He is wearing his own T-shirt. I'm looking at him, and he's got his name on the back of his T-shirt. Now, I've been known to wear Distorted View T-shirts, but that's because nothing else fits me anymore.
To fight one of the Klitschko brothers.
All right.
It's done out of necessity, not because I'm a narcissist.
This is great.
Tell him you want to fight Evander Holyfield. Holy shit.
Don King. Hello, Don King.
Mr. King.
How are you?
Mr. King! Mr. King!
Hey, Mr. King.
Great to see you, girl.
Remember my family?
Yes.
The Rosas from the saloon?
Oh, that's gotta be so annoying for celebrities when they hear, you must remember me. Do you know how many fucking people they meet? You're so insignificant to him. No, he doesn't remember. Even if he says he remembers you, he's lying.
Hey, Mr. King.
Great to see you, girl.
It gets worse, though.
Yes.
The Wilsons from the saloon?
Yes. Hi, how you
How you
doing?
doing, Don King?
Good.
How are you, sir?
I'm a YouTube celebrity. I got my own T-shirt company.
I love.
Now, if he is not mentally handicapped, there's no excuse for what he just said. I'm a YouTube celebrity. I've got my own T-shirt company.
That's nice. I did her speech when I was in high school. I had a dream.
Yes, right on, girl.
She thinks he's Martin Luther King. Not only does she put him on the spot, you remember us, right? She doesn't remember him. She's got the wrong guy.
That's nice. I did her speech when I was in high school. I had a dream.
Yes, right on, girl.
How you doing?
Sounded great.
Good. I saw you in Carrabba's like last year. You still hanging around the Boca Del Rey area?
Today I learned that Don King is a fan of Carrabba's, fine Italian eatery. Carrabba's, if you've got $20, you've got yourself lasagna and breadsticks. Ting!
Well, I got a house here.
I know. See, I just told my friend Andrew that you live in Boca.
Right.
You buy. What are you doing here?
Well, we're getting some stuff for, the fight tonight, Mayweather and Pacquiao.
For Christ's sakes, let the man shop.
Jason wants you to set up a fight with one of the Klitschko brothers for a nice payday.
That joke fell flat.
Yeah, you're right there. You got everything you need to make it happen.
You remember my parents, don't you?
Yeah.
And Abe Lipson?
Yep.
I love people that don't get the hint, right? He won't. He says that he remembers her, but all he will say is yes. Like, you remember me, right? Yes. And my mother, Linda? Yeah. Do you remember Abe? Yes. He's not asking how these people are doing, if they're still alive. Nothing that would indicate that he actually knows who the fuck you're talking about. I'm going to have to follow this YouTube channel. I have a feeling there's more gold to be mined there. All right, real quick, I've got two short clips of extreme racism. Extreme! It's okay, though, because one of the clips is like Hispanic on Hispanic hate crime. The first one, though, whites versus black.
Permanently, motherfucker.
Eric.
Go ahead, I will. Do it. Sit down. Don't you dare talk to me in front of my kids like that, motherfucker.
I don't know what started this fight. It's in the main aisle of a Target store.
Like that, motherfucker.
You're hearing the white woman talk, obviously.
Call the cops because you threatened me. Watch this. It's not even worth it. Watch this. It's threatened from him. That's why, because they're fucking dinners and he's taking.
Oh, don't say that.
Eric! Put your hands on me. Put your hands on me. Come on. Eric. Put your hands on me. Put them on me.
You know, if my dream of becoming a congressman ever comes to fruition, my first piece of legislation is going to be, I don't know how to word this properly, but, if you're antagonizing someone by saying, put your hands on me, come on, I dare you, put your hands on me, the person should be allowed then to put their hands on you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Eric, you motherfucker. Eric. You motherfucker.
It's interesting because even though she was like, yeah, I dare you, put your hands on me, she, I think, smacked the phone out of the black guy's or woman. I don't know who the black person is. I can't really tell. All I hear is this broad's mouth.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. That's right. You're a nigger and he's taking. Please. Watch this, motherfucker.
Now it's mass pandemonium at Target. Oh, now
Fuck
she's
you, nigger.
spitting.
Eric. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. You motherfucker.
I have no idea why someone is screaming, Eric! Eric! Eric's not doing anything wrong here.
Motherfucker!
There's nothing feminine about the way she said, motherfucker! It's ma'am! Alright, the other clip I wanted to share with you, this is the Hispanic on Hispanic crime. I think this guy is an old Cuban. And it looks like he is at some sort of restaurant or diner, and he assumes the people behind the counter, or the dishwashers or whatever, are all illegals.
There's some wetbacks working here that are illegal.
Yeah, you heard that right.
There's some wetbacks working here that are illegal. Yes, sir. He's calling the sheriff right now. Sure. Call the immigration. There's 1, 2, 3 ladies that don't have papers.
Hey.
He's calling the sheriff. I'm calling the immigration.
Not cool, man. Turn it on your own. Speak English.
You suck my cock, bitch.
Okay, thank you. That I was able to understand. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted, and fucked up news right now. Not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow? What are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. When you sign up, you get full access to the entire archive of programs, well over 3,000 shows. More importantly, though, every week we do exclusive shows just for paying freaks. Yesterday we did a Sideshow exclusive program, and again tomorrow we'll be doing another one. Membership's very inexpensive, only $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. You get access to a special RSS feed that'll nab all of the free shows and all of the exclusive content, which is very cool. Check it out, superfreaksideshow.com, all major credit cards, and PayPal accepted. One more way to help ensure that this show continues on for a long, long time, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. You can pledge as little as $1 a month. I try to post Patreon exclusive things. You can get access to a special voicemail line. I'll play your calls first that way. Most recently, I posted a couple videos from a long time ago, before I even was doing a podcast. And it also included an audio commentary track from me and my partner in crime, Joey. So check that out. Again, patreon.com/distortedview. All right, 3 very quick stories, then we'll get the hell out of here. First up, yesterday on the Sideshow exclusive podcast, I was playing audio from a lifestyle vlogger who was preaching the benefits of veganism, and even beyond that, like eating just raw foods. The problem was, there was a video that surfaced of her eating some just bloody-ass meat, I think, right? And so she had to come out and issue an apology video. Oh, it was hilarious. Go back and listen to yesterday's show. People want to be healthy, but people take it to this extreme where, you know, it's okay to fuck up once in a while. If you're craving a ho-ho, eat a ho-ho. A woman in central China was so keen on staying healthy that she injected juices, right? Like intravenously. That's not how you're supposed to, intake juices. Yeah, she injected the juices of 20 types of fruit and almost paid for it with her life, according to local media. The 51-year-old, surnamed Zhang, from Guangyang County in Chenzhou, Hunan Province, I think I pronounced all of those words right. She developed an interest in unconventional health treatments. She was probably watching videos from that crazy vlogger I featured yesterday. On a whim, on February 22nd, see, these people should be held accountable. You know what I mean? Like these YouTube lifestyle bloggers, they're going to end up killing someone. On a whim, on February 22nd, while apparently in good health, Zhang made a juice from more than 20 kinds of fruit and gave herself an intravenous infusion by drip. Despite feeling itchy and a rising temperature, she did nothing about it. That's how you know the juices are working. When you get all hot and you get itchy and you pass out. That night, when her husband noticed her discomfort and found out about the infusion, she was taken to the county hospital. That's where she learned that she almost killed herself. In turn, the county hospital sent her to the affiliated hospital of Zhangjiang University, where she was admitted to intensive care. That's how you know you fucked up. When whatever you did to yourself lands you in intensive care. Lu Jingzhao, I know I fucked that name up, the attending doctor, said that Zhang had a severe infection, plus damage to her liver, and her kidney, and also her heart. That juice was potent. She was in danger of dying of multiple organ failures and sepsis. You know what, though? She didn't die. Maybe she was sick before she started taking juices intravenously, and these juices actually kept her alive. That's one way of looking at it. It's a very wrong, dumb way of looking at it, but yeah, you could look at it that way. You know this woman's going to come out with a diet plan as soon as she's released from the hospital and can walk again. Doctors cleansed her blood using dialysis, injected clotting agents, and gave her antibiotics. Zheng's condition had improved significantly after 5 days, and she was transferred to a kidney unit. Quote, I had thought fresh fruits were very nutritious. Yes, they're nutritious when you eat them. You can't inject them into your bloodstream, you crazy bitch. All right. I thought fresh fruits were very nutritious, and it would not do me harm by injecting them into my body. I had no idea that it would get me into such trouble. Lau, or Lou, whatever the hell her name is, warned against health practices that lack scientific basis and said injecting into a vein could cause liver and kidney damage, or even death. The news prompted amazement on social media. Lu Zongyai, a nutritionist in Beijing, said that some fruits were good for vein health, but they should never be injected into the vein. One person commented, she who knows not fears not. I admire her courage as well as her intelligence. Were you being sarcastic? Is that a bitchy comment? Others asked how Zheng had acquired a catheter and drip to conduct the procedure. Yeah, because that's the question you should be asking. She is really someone who knows how to conduct intravenous injection, and she's brave enough to do it. Luckily, her husband knows better. I'm happy she survived. I'm not even sure what that comment is supposed to mean. All right, China. Second story we have for you today. Now, I swear to God, like just a month ago, I read an article about how, like, if you eat more than 2 French fries a month, you're probably going to get cancer and die. Now a news story comes out that says French fries are helpful in some way, shape, or form. This study has got to have been paid by McDonald's, right? A new study reveals a chemical found in McDonald's French fries. I love that there's multiple chemicals in French fries, but one of them may be the cure for baldness. Scientists from Japan said the chemical is added to the fries in order to keep the cooking oil from frothing up. Gross. I know. Why don't we try injecting this chemical into our veins? See what happens then. I think I know a woman in China who would be willing to be a guinea pig. When they tested that chemical on mice, scientists said, the mice regrew hair. I mean, they were dead when it happened. It was weird. Scientists said this is the first time they've mass-produced what they're calling hair follicle germs with this method. I will be so fucking pissed off if they come up with a cure for baldness before they come up with a cure for gray hair. I figured that there would be a pill by now that would stimulate something in your body to produce whatever it is that makes your hair colored. It's a real fucking problem in my life, as you can see if you're watching me on camera. I'm all red and flush. I'm so angry. I'm upset about this cure for baldness. Never thought that would happen. I mean, the closest they got was like taking hair from your asshole and implanting it on your head. But, you know, I don't count that as a cure. The next stop would be trying it on human skin cells. McDonald's has not commented on the study at this time. They're not sure what to think about this. Thank you. Good. Like, you don't want to acknowledge that your fries are full of a bunch of chemicals, but this is a positive news story for McDonald's. Those are hard to come by. Final story we have for you today. If you're wondering why today's featured image over there at DistortedView.com and SuperFreakSideshow.com is a bunch of naked mannequins, well, I'm about to explain. It all has to do with a neighborly dispute. Don't mess with Jason Windis. He lives in Santa Rosa, California. Apparently a neighbor over there complained about his high fences. Now, he constructed these high fences, not to be a dick, but he's got a dog who jumps. He was trying to protect the public. and keep his dog from getting out. He probably has a pit bull, right? After the city wrote a letter telling him it violated a local ordinance, Jason cut that fence down to the maximum of 36 inches. But Jason wanted a little revenge. Oh, he knew what neighbor complained about that fence. So now his nosy neighbor really has something to look at. A garden party where the guests aren't smiling. They're naked, though, and they're mannequins. I couldn't bring myself to throw them away. I was going to use them for target practice, said Jason about the mannequins in his front yard. Now he says they serve a higher calling. The rest of the neighborhood loves Jason's garden party. Dumb law, said a passing stranger. It makes the place more interesting, said another person. Sounds like a cool neighborhood. Like no one's pissed off about the naked mannequin party in this dude's yard. The main parts are covered, said Valerie Palmer. Oh, really? No genitalia exposed? The city of Santa Rosa sent him a notice of a zoning violation for a fence that was too high, and apparently it blocked a suburban corner. It is very serious. They made me freak out, said Jason. They were going to fine me every day until I took the fence down. So Jason called a friend with a big saw. They cut off the top of the fence to make the corner fit code. It's now 36 inches. Jason says, I guess the average person would get angry and cop resentment, but I threw a naked party in my yard, which led to a sign for a still anonymous neighbor and what appears to be a perfectly legal compliance. They wanted me to tear down my fence to see inside my yard, and now they get to. A spokesman for the city of Santa Rosa notes that this was a zoning code violation. The sign in his yard in front of the party, the naked mannequin party, reads, "Reserved seating for the nosy neighbor that complained about my fence to the city." I would have added, fuck off, but he did not do that. There you go. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Wednesday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. I feel like I'm very hot today. I think I've been just screaming more than normal. I'm like a banshee today. I'm all worked up. I think it's because I'm video recording today's show for a little project, and I'm kind of showing off for the camera. Many ways to contact the show. show@distortedview.com. Send along, an email or a link to some funny audio or video. Other ways to contact me, voicemail line, 206-666-4463. We're going to play a few of those in just a second. I'm all over social media, @DistortedView on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook.com/DistortedViewShow, and YouTube.com/DistortedViewShow. Now some voicemails.
Hey, Tim, it's your boy Tylor. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm sure I'm probably going to be the 50th person to call in to tell you this, but when Brad Carter turns me on to your show, I don't know, 5 or 6.
Oh, I played this voicemail already, probably yesterday, but I'm going to finish it now.
He had already been calling the Planet Fitnesses and everybody else in the PLA for I don't even know fucking how long about the lunk alarm thing.
I think I've actually heard a few, or at least one of those prank calls where he gets an employee to test out the lunk alarm. We were talking about Planet Fitness recently on the podcast. Everyone go check out Fun Losers of America.
Hey, Tim. It's the Level 80 Cat Lady here again.
Another fake Level 80 Cat Lady, okay.
I'm getting back.
Did I play that on... No, I did not play that on yesterday's show. Level 80 Cat... Fake Level 80 Cat Lady has been calling in. Real Level 80 Cat Lady. I can't keep it straight anymore.
Level 80 Cat Lady here again.
This one just came in today at 2:50 in the morning. This is what people are doing at 3 in the morning, calling into a dumb podcast with a fake female voice.
I'm getting better.
Pretending to be a cancer victim.
Here again. I'm getting better.
I mean, a cancer survivor. Although she's still suffering with her half a jaw and no teeth.
I just want to...
And goiter. I don't think she has a goiter. She might have a goiter. I don't know.
Let you know I've had both my arms reattached now. So
oh, that's right, yeah.
I've only got my legs to go. Okay, bye.
Level 80 Cat Lady has had a lot of trauma. Recently on the podcast you heard, she called in and said she was decapitated.
Hey, Jimmy Booth, Sam from Maryland calling. Question for you. So I'm listening to the January 30th show? Something like that. You're talking about how, the casual racism of your mom and her generation.
Yeah.
What does she think of the fact that you're dating married? I don't know. Are you married to Lord Douche? I don't know. What's your story? But what does she think about the fact that you are with a, Cuban guy?
Look, when you're gay, there's a whole other set of things that your parents are more concerned with. You know, like, it's not so much it's like an interracial thing. It's like, you're with a guy. Like, that trumps any sort of
what's your opinion on this? What would your dad's opinion on this have been?
My brother is actually married to a Puerto Rican, so, you know, I guess it's something with my family. We like it a little spicy.
Don't break my heart. So wakey, yakey, heart. Hey, Tim.
Yeah. She's singing Cloakey Breaky Heart. On Twitter, so that's so stupid. On yesterday, before yesterday's podcast, this stupid thing was trending on Twitter. It was like hashtag poultry pop songs. And the idea was, you turn a pop song, but you have to make it chicken related or bird related or something. And, mine was, I thought it was brilliant. And I was pissed off, and I mentioned this on the show, because not many people liked my tweet, which I thought was brilliant. Mine was Cloakey Breaky Heart. And I don't know if people just don't know what cloacas are, cloacas or whatever. But now we got to call her singing Cloakey Breaky Heart.
So wakey, yakey, heart. Hey, Tim, lovely lady, cat lady.
Oh, lovely lady, cat lady.
The only reason, I don't go on... I would love, I would like your posts on Twitter, but I don't use Twitter. I don't use Facebook. I don't use... I don't know. Think of any social media platform. I don't use it.
Yeah, Facebook is a weird one because it's so popular, but, young people don't use it at all. So I need to get on. See, I need to be Instagramming and snapping and stuff. I hate Snapchat. I don't think I could ever get into Snapchat. I open that app and I am so confused as to what I'm supposed to do with it. I like the lenses just for my own personal use. I like to play around with the pictures and everything. I never post anything, but I can never remember how to get to it and how to save the picture onto my phone without sharing it. It's a fucking mess. I understand kids know how to use it or whatever, but they really got to do something with their UI. Instagram is at least, understandable.
The closest thing I use is a Tumblr, which I can't even post my fantastic TV artwork.
I thought you were going to say your fantastic twat shots or something.
Because
my spectacular tits, I can't put them on display anymore.
It's Tumblr, and, it's like, we don't want to see dicks and shit.
I know.
Fucking baby garbage over there.
I want to see dicks and shit. Specifically, dicks and shit together. Like a chili dog situation.
I would love to be commissioned to make shirts.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I might need you. I would like you to make some album artwork. I'm going to get in contact with you. I know you're in the Discord.
I had an idea for the last 5 or 6 years, and I just never got around to making a vector of it. It's the morning sickness shirt.
Oh, morning sickness. I really, if I am being honest, which I hate being, I really should bring back morning sickness because if you go on youtube.com/distortedviewshow, the most popular videos that I did were morning sickness. A couple of them got a couple 100,000 views, which I know in the grand scheme of things is not super great, right? There are people who get 9 million videos or views per video. But for me, oh my God, a couple 100,000, that's big. And a lot of those are people that don't listen to the show. I'm guessing most of those people don't listen to the show. So maybe we got some listeners that way. Might be a good way to spread the distortion. But doing a daily video show, good Christ.
I can also
and doing this nonsense.
Make a pussy classy design, but I'd want to talk to the other pussies and see how they like it.
All right, if you are a female listener of the show, or if you've acquired a pussy somehow, if you had a dick and it was turned into a pussy, whatever, get in the Discord, hit up Level 80 Cat Lady. She wants to talk to you about potential designs. All right, let's do one more voicemail now.
Ignore the first message, Tim.
I know the
real
rules.
Message. I think you really didn't realize how ridiculous you sounded on the 24th episode because...
Oh, I'm aware how ridiculous I sound.
Look at the tweets that Kathy Griffin made or any of the other really retarded journalists are saying. You sound just as bad as them right there.
What did I say?
You sound just as bad as them with your little opinion about how these kids are assholes. They were just standing there. And in the words of SpongeBob, he's just standing there.
Yeah, but did you see the way he was standing? He's talking about the Covington High kids. I just don't like his face, that's all.
Amazingly.
He's like, not giving a look.
But if you went to a Pride March and you saw some of these kids, you'd be the...
Use your fucking head. All teenagers are dicks. Especially kids from that particular high school. I mean, you've seen the footage of some of them in blackface, right? From a couple years ago. I mean, whatever. I'm sure their hearts were in the right place. They were just trying to protect that Native American. You know how teenagers tend to do the right thing. They're all sweethearts with their MAGA hats. All right, whatever. Apparently, I don't know. I know that the families are like suing CNN and stuff for defamation. Maybe the kids were trying to defuse the situation. They are like religious people, right? Maybe they were taking a we're all God's children approach, which also sounds like something a group of teenagers would say and do. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Why don't you guys email me? show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you. 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
Fuck that black man over there in Jamestown all in his ass in the front of the congregation just to show him that the nigga had gay tendencies.
Spread the distortion. STD, tell all your friends about the podcast. Don't forget to rate us and review us on iTunes. Remember, tomorrow's program will be Sideshow exclusive. If you're not yet a member, sign up right now. Otherwise, I will see you back on Friday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody!